How sweet to be an idiot.
Yep, we're back. Another edition of the Brilliant Idiots podcast. I go by the name of Charlemagne the God.
I'm Andrew Schultz.
And we have a brilliant idiot in the room. You probably know him. I'm sure you know him.
Now you know him.
You probably grew up watching him on a show called Jersey Shore. He goes by the name of Vinny G. I call him Vinny G because I can't really pronounce his last name.
Say his name. I want you
Guadagnino.
to
Perfect.
That's it?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was perfect, bro.
Wow.
You're a true Italian.
He has mispronounced the word subscribe for the past 8 episodes of this podcast. He puts a V in places there's no V, and you perfectly pronounce
Guadagnino.
Perfectly.
But I do love Italian food. I love Italian people. I've actually been to what do they call it? They call it It's in Little Italy in New York. They do it like once a year. What is it? Italian weekend?
Oh, the festival.
The festival.
The feast.
The
Yeah,
feast.
yeah.
The feast.
San Gennaro.
There you
San Gennaro,
go.
yeah.
The feast. I've been to the feast from my guy Tom Scalpi. Salute to my man Tom. But thank you for everybody that's been subscribing and ranking the Brilliant Idiots podcast on iTunes.
He hit that subscribe so lovely.
Listening to us on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I think you've been fucking with us these last two
Yeah.
months.
I said subscribe right
You
too?
hit it beautiful.
Oh my God.
Just
Man.
with a capital B.
Round of applause to me. But shout out to Vinny G. Vinny G is here. Now, Vinny, you said something as soon as you sat down that piqued my interest. You said your life sucks. Why does your life suck at this point? Where do we begin?
First of all, you asked me, do you want me to ask you any specific questions or promote anything? And what I meant by that was, no, there's nothing that I have to promote right now. There's no specific questions that I usually am on radio shows for. I'm just doing it because I'm fans of you guys. I like you a lot. And
how'd you find out about it?
I was watching a video about some chick getting ejaculated on, and
Shout out to Tahira.
and I was
That's
like,
my bae.
I was like, this is the kind of show I want to be on.
Yeah,
So
that's the other thing Vinny told us. He said, please don't ask me any stories about me being cummed on.
yeah, I was like, if that's what you got to do to be on this show, I'm walking out.
It made me wonder what the hell was going on in that house all those years.
Yeah, not that.
There was definitely some people getting cummed on in that house.
Nah, because it's in the dark and there's like cameras watching you and stuff. So you kept everything under the covers. It was really uncomfortable. It was like straight missionary.
Oh, so you was getting pussy on that show?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Bro, do you watch it? That's all that was happening.
I know, but I didn't know if it was real or what.
Nah, there was like, I mean, sometimes because it's MTV, sometimes a girl would climb into the bed and cuddle or just give like a hand job or something, but the audience would believe that we hooked up because that's all we said. But it was a time where we were getting it in on the reg.
Did you ever catch an STD?
No, not on the show, no.
Who did?
Not in general. Who got an STD?
Yeah.
No one that I know about.
Really?
Yeah, I wear condoms, so.
Who got time for condoms?
Yeah.
Listen, unprotected sex isn't the safest, but it feels the best.
I know, but.
So you always wear condoms?
Always, yeah.
No matter what?
No matter what.
Unprotected sex?
No, I mean, I've had a couple slip-ups, but I always wear condoms.
You didn't get a baby. Paulie D got a baby, so we know he didn't wear condoms.
Oh, he got a baby. That's
Yeah, he got a
right.
baby.
So does Snooki.
I don't understand why you think your life sucks, though, Vin. You had a great life.
No, yeah.
Jersey Shore is what, 8 seasons?
It doesn't suck. That's definitely. I'm not saying that my life sucks. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I was on a TV show. I had my own TV show.
Your own TV show with your mom?
Yeah, but I'm just like.
You dated Melanie Iglesias?
Yeah.
Come on, hold on.
I'm waiting for this.
That's a hell of a cherry in the hat.
That's what our listeners are. Life sucks.
You know that when I post pictures of Melanie Iglesias, I get the most Instagram likes for
I know.
anything.
Shuts down the internet. That's what we were getting at with the whole unprotected sex.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
have you had unprotected sex with Melanie Iglesias?
I'm not having this convo with him,
sorry,
Melanie.
bro.
This is all Schultz.
This is all me, Mel. I'm sorry,
not doing
bro.
it, Mel. I will not do that.
I'm
What
sorry.
do you mean?
Yeah.
That's a natural thing. You said you don't have time for condoms.
I mean, I can never.
No.
I couldn't see a reason to wear a condom with Melanie.
I know.
I
That's a
understand.
blessing.
Listen, I feel like if it's your girl, and I mean, I don't know if you guys take STD tests or anything.
Absolutely not.
I got health insurance. He's got Obamacare, but I've got great health insurance.
Yeah, I don't trust Obamacare with that
If
shit.
you're both clean and you can prove it, and and she's on birth control because I don't want that right now either. Then I think it's okay. You know what I mean? That's what it's for.
Gotcha.
And I always pull out. I even pull out when I'm wearing a condom.
Really?
I'm like a fucking paranoid freak. I pull out. I've never came inside a girl once in my life.
What? You don't know what you're missing.
I
man.
know, bro.
Hold
Wait a minute.
on.
Hold on.
The first time I ever busted a nut, I came inside a girl. True story.
No condom.
I was having sex with this girl named Melissa. Oh, damn. The girl that took my virginity, her name was Missy, right? So I used to have sex with her all the time, but I never nutted.
The way you touched your mouth when you said it, you was like, ooh, no.
I never nutted because I used to always wear condoms. Next time I had sex was with this white girl named Bryn. She used to drive a purple Galant. She's riding my dick, right? And she's like, tell me when you about to bust. I ain't know what the fuck busting was. So my toes got stiff and my fingers got stiff and I just let loose. And she was like, did you come? And I'm like, yep. And she said, where is it? I said, I don't know. I'm assuming inside
Swimming
you.
inside you.
Wherever it goes.
Yeah, bro. I haven't lived yet.
You have not lived.
So you've never, even with the condom, had an orgasm inside?
Nope, never. I honestly I didn't get many girls before Jersey Shore, and then once I got
That's so fucking honest, man.
Once I got on the show, I was so scared of all these girls want to trap me and whatever. So I'm like even extra thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Okay, this is great. So what was your body count before Jersey Shore?
Good
how many girls had you banged up to that point?
Probably like I want to say I could probably count on one hand.
How old were you?
21.
What the
21.
4 girls?
No, like probably like 5, maybe like 5 or 6. Yeah, I had a couple of like like where you're not sure the next day. You're like, did I penetrate? Yeah, like it was like.
Oh, I know. You know when you go pee.
Like does 2 pumps count? You know what I mean?
You know when you pee, it comes out like a sprinkler.
This morning, I said if I had to fuck 30 girls, because it was somebody had fucked 30 girls, I was like that would be my 2. I'd have a 2 pump minimum for each girl.
Okay, if I have a 2 pump minimum, then it's like around like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But there were some that were like real sexual occasions where like it lasted for a while, but then the rest I didn't know what I was doing for like the first 4 times I did it. The first time I had sex, I didn't even come. I was just like,
wow, me neither.
Yeah, I was just like with some.
What is this knock? I came so fast the first time I had.
I was nervous.
Barely able to have sex. I was on the beach July 4th.
What was his name?
His name was John. It was in Fire Island. No, I'm on the beach and I started having sex with this girl. It was my friend Pete's cousin. And I'm having sex with this girl and the fireworks started and I finished and the fireworks were still going on. That's how fast.
Okay.
That I had sex. Yeah.
That's dope.
It was
Did you
amazing.
finish at like a big firework?
Not even. I finished at like a crackle, and then we were there.
Best
to hang
way
out
to
and
lose your
watch.
virginity with fucking
dude.
fireworks.
Perfect timing.
Okay,
Nothing.
now back to Vinny because this is amazing.
Yeah.
His life sucks now, but it clearly sucked before Jersey Shore.
My life doesn't suck. All right,
Okay.
I'm taking that back. I just meant
it.
I don't have anything to talk about. And I'm used to having things to talk about. I wish I did, but hopefully soon.
We'll get to
All right,
life after Jersey Shore, but let's talk about life before. 5 girls.
Like 5 or 6
At
girls.
21.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You get on Jersey Shore, your pussy count, your body count goes up immediately.
Insane.
Insane. Like how much? Like
insane. Like whenever
hundreds?
I wanted. Yeah.
thousands.
No, hundreds.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hundreds
All
of girls.
condoms, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
When did you realize that I'm somebody now? Like was it after the first season? Because it was.
I thought you meant like a what girl you having sex with? Did you come and say I'm somebody?
No, that's a real question.
When
Charlamagne
did
said
I
this to me
realize?
once.
Okay, well, all right. So I was studying for law school.
Okay.
To get
the
into
fuck
to
outta
get
here.
into law school.
Really?
So I filmed Jersey Shore and we were
Okay.
like, what the fuck did we just do? We didn't know if it was going to be just like an hour special on MTV, like a true life thing, or it didn't even have a title.
Yeah.
We had no idea. We didn't know what format was or any of this shit. We just fucking did something. I went home and then I continued to study for my LSAT to go into law school. And as I'm sitting in my LSAT class, the first initial commercial started to air and people started to like recognize me in class. And I remember, honestly, this is out of all my success, like every event I've ever been to, the moment that like I got the happiest was when I was in Atlantic City the day that the show premiered with my family.
Okay.
And my friend requests on Facebook went from 0 to 79 in one night. 79. At that time, bro, like 79 was crazy. I'm like, I got 79 friend requests. Now I have like 79,000, you know what I mean? But that was like the first time where I realized like, holy shit, like people know me now, you know?
Yeah. I don't understand.
It's like a little thing. I know it sounds, you know what I mean?
No,
but,
dude,
yeah.
it's like
sounds very loserish. Just a little.
I was a loser, bro.
But that's good. All right. So that's more interesting to me when you go from being a loser to being able to have sex
All right,
with
watch it, guys.
hundreds of girls. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's different if you're the prince of some country and then you get a reality show. You were getting pussy before.
Yeah, nah, no
so
pussy.
I want to know what it's like. How do you acclimate to that?
Well,
How do you
I'm
go from I don't know if I can get laid to you go into the single bed,
Yeah.
get yourself under that
Yes.
blanket?
Well, because I was shy. That's why I didn't get girls. I never approached them. I always had high standards too. Like I always wanted like
As you should.
the prettiest girl and stuff. So like I just even now to this day, I want the prettier one than I can get. You know, I want the one that I can't
You
get.
got respect for your penis, as you should.
Well, no, I don't. But when I'm talking about like someone I want to pursue, not just like a random bathroom chick. But anyway, so I was just shy, but I wasn't a loser. Like I was a good looking kid, working out and shit. But I'm a degenerate in my mind.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Filthy,
Disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
bed.
So when it came time for all the pussy to I was ready for it. I was ready. I was like, yeah.
All right, what's the first degenerate thing you were able to do that you would always want to do your whole life, but
Bro,
never
I told
had
you
the
I'm not
courage?
Tahiri, bro. I'm not talking about that time.
Listen,
Well, tell us about the girls you cummed on.
No. I'm trying to think. I you know what's funny too? I had a threesome before Jersey Shore, and like it was only one of like the 6 girls I ever had sex with. So I kind of knew what that was like. A lot of guys, like my friends, like still never had a threesome before.
I've only had one in my life. I'm too indecisive for threesomes.
You have one. That's all. It's all I have.
what do you mean you're too indecisive?
I don't know what I want to nut. I don't know what girl I want to nut on. I'm
You're
serious.
thinking about that?
Yes,
How
every time.
forward thinking are you?
I'm too indecisive for it.
I know. Sometimes I'm lazy. I don't want 2, but sometimes I want like 2 6s, like make it 12.
Wait, what?
said that's all you ever had?
Hold on.
No, now like okay. So all right. So I know we're gonna get back to it, but I spent all that time like making up for the vagina that I never
You didn't
got
get. I
in my
tell
life.
him that all the fucking time.
I was literally like trying like something like it's something you can fucking stock. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to make up with it. But then once I was past that point, then I started to be like, and even now I'm at the point where it's like, if it's not something that's like crazy or interesting to me, then I don't want it. And usually when it's 2 girls, it's like, all right.
Oh,
I'll
you
dumb down.
don't need to justify 2 girls.
Oh, it's
Now,
amazing.
Here's the thing, something Charlamagne said to me. I've had a girl 3 years. Before I was on TV, I've had a girl. So I've never been fucked for being me.
Yeah.
So Charlamagne is always, he said to me, he goes, you haven't been fucked until someone fucks you for being Andrew Schultz.
yes.
Yeah.
So do you remember getting fucked for being
Vinny
Vinny?
G.
Vinny
Yeah.
Guadagnino.
When was it? Shit, man. I'm trying to think who was the first one.
Because
Probably,
season
I mean,
one
the
pussy wasn't like season 2, 3, and 4,
No,
right?
when
It
we were
had to get
filming the
better.
show, I didn't get laid on the first season. No one wanted. It was the anti.
Because then no one knew you.
Yeah, they were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I'm not gonna, Then season 2 and season 3, all the girls wanted to come into the house to be on the show, so they
Gotcha.
didn't care. Then once they saw what it looked like when they came in the house, they started to pull back
pulled
again.
back.
By season 6, I couldn't get any ass. It went from nothing to
They didn't want to be a statistic. They didn't want to just be another notch on the belt.
Cabs here. What is that shit?
Cabs are here, exactly.
Hold on. You know what else is very interesting? I think we're missing. You went to law school?
No, I took the LSAT. I was going to law school, and then literally the day of my LSAT, like the show premiered, and then I was like, all right.
Now, that's big because when you think of Jersey Shore, nobody thinks that the people on that show have like goals. Like you were always the standout as this is clearly the smartest person in this house, the most sensible one.
Relatively speaking,
I would think so. But
Who beats
I would
you?
never think
Yeah,
you went to law.
relatively
Who
speaking.
beats you on the show? Even you knew it.
Believe it or not, like we were talking about this a little before. Sometimes you're surprised by people's personalities.
Absolutely.
Like everyone on that show, like most people are like decent human beings. Like I wouldn't say like academically
Not the situation.
ahead. No,
I think
But he was on.
he was playing a character though, wasn't he?
He was
also-
going to a fight in a tanning salon
Yeah.
yesterday.
But people could get in fights about crazy
In
shit.
a tanning salon? That's so stereotypical.
I think he owns it.
That is crazy. I didn't put that together when you said that shit. I didn't put
That is so fucking stereotypical. You get to a fight in a tanning salon? The fuck?
He owns it. I don't know. I guess his family owns that. But
Y'all made a lot of money too, though, right?
did we make money? Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. We did, and I miss it. It was fun.
Like millions.
Well, like millions.
millions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, it's funny because I got a lot of people that want to do reality television, and they always compare their situation to the Jersey Shore. I'm like, that's like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, I always tell people, I'm like, unless it's gonna be like something huge, or it's something that you really believe in. Like, because there are cool reality shows out there, like Amazing Race or Undercover Boss or something. If you want to do one like that, that's cool. But if like, don't do like no fucking Flavor of Love shit or whatever, all those, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna do nothing for you, and I don't know, you know what I mean?
You've
You're
never
not gonna
heard,
make any money.
Before she won the Oscar, she was on season 3 of Flavor of Love.
Right, yeah. Oh, no, the Bad Girls Club, they always ask me. They always like, yo, should I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, they just take girls left and right.
Word.
Any girls out there want to get a Bad Girls Club, they just sign up. They'll take you.
So what's life like after Jersey Shore? Like, is it easy to, I guess,
Get
live
pussy,
a regular
yeah.
existence?
Regular existence? No, it's not regular. A lot of people still recognize me. I'm trying to like, yeah, I mean, people still recognize me. You know, it's hard to like go to like the store by myself or whatever, but I keep it like totally regular. I walk everywhere by myself. I do my thing, but occasionally, like if I walked from here like 10 blocks, like 5 people would know who I am.
How do you make money though?
That's what I want to know. Because this is a
It's a
peculiar
good question.
situation.
That's why life sucks. But
Doing that show specifically, it's not like it's just one of these shows where you're like you take animals out of like people's houses.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot
job.
of reality shows where you have a job. Let's say they did a reality show about comedians or radio personalities.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, you still are a comedian or radio personality. This specific show, at the end of the show, what do you do?
Dude, that's what I honestly, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, you're back to square one. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, while I was on the show, I was able to prove to MTV and to other networks that I can act, because I've gotten roles on like 90210, other scripted shows, Guy Code, Girl Code, all those other shows to show that I'm a personality. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a personality, and hopefully I will get jobs with that. But to answer your question, there's like nothing that is like a continuous income right now. You know what I'm saying? It's scary. It's terrifying. Like, what the hell?
So what do you
You're not
want
even
to
30
do?
yet, right?
I'm 26 now.
He's young.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you want to do then? What is the next? What would you want to do?
Well, for the past 4 years, like even when I was on Jersey Shore, I take classes at UCB, at Upright Citizens Brigade. So I was always like saying to myself, like, yo, Vinny, do this now. Even though I had all the fame and money coming in, I was taking like classes like with like a bunch of strangers, you know, whatever, like improv nerds and stuff. And like, I'm so glad I did that, because now that it was over, I continued with that. And now like, that's like my life is like performing at UCB and like creating shows there and emerge in that community. And a lot of people in that community get discovered. And if I can prove to people and get discovered that I'm a good improviser and comedian, I already have the, that kind of stage presence or whatever it is from being on the show. But now like I want to do it the right way. So I'm literally just trying to reinvent myself and come up as like a comedian improviser.
Yeah, I heard you was doing stand-up. Could you tell us a joke?
I suck at stand-up. I fucking hate stand-up.
When did you realize that?
So what happened?
And the second I walked on
guys
stage.
like Schultz, like the comedians, they've been saying that you suck behind your back.
Yeah.
First of all, I never knew you were doing stand-up.
Yeah.
He told me that you were doing a weekend at the Stress Factory.
Was it the Stress Factory? No,
Was
it
it
wasn't
Stress Factory?
Well,
Where was the
I
weekends?
know you're not telling the complete truth, because I just host it. I just host the night. So I get up.
You know who told us you was
He
doing it?
does
Chris
this same-
Stefano
Yeah,
told
Chris.
us you was doing it.
He does the same shit. He hosts it. He always says he's not a comedian. He goes,
Yeah.
this is what he
Because you
does.
want to keep that.
Exactly. He goes, hey guys, just to let you know, I'm not a comedian. And then he tries to tell a joke, and if it doesn't go well, he goes, hey, what'd I tell you? I'm not a comedian, right?
Exactly.
That's why I haven't told a joke that hasn't gone well. Just FYI.
There was one that caught a big old bomb. You were talking about eating ass with Caroline's. Remember you hosted that Caroline show? You're like, I eat ass. I love to eat ass. Man, I don't trust a girl if I don't love to eat ass. And
I
then
didn't say that
some
shit.
shit like this, and then it just went silent. You were
First
like,
of all, you know I know you're lying, because at Caroline's all I said was, "Are you ready to see the next comedian?"
no, you didn't. You said
Make
some
some
shit.
noise.
You
And I
said
specifically
some
went
shit
up there,
about
Vinny,
eating
and
ass.
I specifically went up there and said, "Are you ready for your next comedian? Make some noise." I said, "Are you ready for your next comedian? Make some noise." I only said that twice because I didn't have nothing else to say.
He
Pete
tried
Davidson
to
come
get
the stage.
in between comics. You tried to get a
said-
little
yeah.
something out. It went
Try some
real
material.
light. Yeah. So what happened? So you go up on the show. Where was the show, by the way?
I did a whole tour. It was called Vinny and Friends,
Okay.
and I had a bunch of comedians. Like Chris worked on the show.
Okay.
What agency put you up to do that? Because they did the same thing to me. Same title and everything. Charlamagne and
ICM.
Friends. It was CAA for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you know what it is. It's you guys have a big draw. You have a lot of people that want to see
But
you.
plus, I want to. The reason why I say I hate stand up and I suck at it, that gives me more motivation to do it and to be better at it. I hate not liking something. I don't want to just say I don't like this. I want to say, you know what, I don't like this. Work at it until you like it again. But you have to eat shit doing stand up, like to become.
And there's a lot
good.
more pressure on you than somebody who is just nobody in the world. Like, because people will go kind of hoping you might do bad.
Suck, yeah. Well, the good thing is like at these Vinny and Friends shows, it's fans of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can probably like recite the alphabet, and some girls will be like, "I love you." You know what I mean? But you know, I did okay, but like, and in my defense, like I also grinded at like all these little underground clubs in the city. Every like a couple nights a week.
Where were you getting up? Because I didn't see you in
New
any of
York
these clubs.
Comedy Club all the time.
Oh shit, good.
Yeah.
What made you want to do
I had
comedy?
no clue you were
though?
doing stand up.
Like, why not do a rap album? That seems more Jersey
I want to do that.
Shores.
I do that too. But I never released anything. But
You do rap?
Hold on, you rap.
Well, like I have a creative mind. I'm not good at any of this shit. I'm just like I'm just like creative. Like I think of jokes to say, but like I can't deliver them. I think of awesome songs, but they have no flow.
What's the last song you thought of?
Yeah, come on, give us a
Give me an
chorus.
example
or
of an
something.
awesome
No,
song.
no. I have nothing. Like,
Come on,
no.
Vinny.
No, I'm actually no. I can't. No. When I have it, I'll give it to you guys. I promise. I don't have anything right now.
You got to let us debut it on the Brilliant
Oh
Idiots
my God,
podcast.
yeah.
You got to come in here and let us debut it.
So you still do your hosting thing with the stand up?
Wait one second. I was on World Star once. I did like a parody.
Who beat you up?
Nah. I did a parody of like of Black and Yellow back in, I called it Black and Guido, and I was rapping.
I remember that.
Yeah, and fucking like Wiz Khalifa liked it and shit. It was totally like, it was on my Mac, like it wasn't good production. I didn't think it was gonna, that's why I had to realize coming up with all this shit, like anything you say or do is gonna end up going viral, and it went on World Star.
It's funny because Jersey Shore just kind of missed the viral
Yeah.
era. Like it's a lot of shit y'all did on that show that would have went viral, I'm sure.
Towards the
right.
end, it caught it. Like towards the end, you saw the gifs and shit like that.
So you fucked Suki? JWoww?
Snooki was like 2 pumps. JWoww, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Snooki talked a lot about your dick, which was a huge cosign.
Yeah.
You had
It was great.
millions of viewers
I had
every
nothing
week.
going for me on that show, and then
And
she
then
said
all
that,
of a
and I was
sudden,
like,
what'd she say it looked
What
like?
did they say about his dick?
A sweet potato.
no,
right?
like a watermelon. Yeah, it's definitely not that wide. Like it's not a watermelon. It's more like
Now,
a
I've
spaghetti
heard a lot
squash.
of
Hold on.
things.
Charlamagne was
Watch
having
showing
some
my dick.
internal conflict right there because he doesn't like dicks but loves watermelons.
His mouth watered for half a second.
I actually don't like watermelon, okay? Dicks, cool. Watermelon, nah. But
it real.
I've never heard somebody's dick described as a
Dude,
goddamn watermelon.
It does not look like a watermelon, bro.
I would hope not. Something is wrong if your
Nah.
dick is swollen like a watermelon.
Yeah. It does. I don't know what she was used to, but she looked down there and she was like, "It's big." Like that was what she said.
That's
I was
why
like,
you only got
yeah.
2 pumps?
No, because like getting with her, like I don't know, I'm not like so into her, but being in that house, like you're like trapped and you want companionship.
want some pussy.
And then like
Even if
sometimes
she's built like a file cabinet, you
sometimes
still
like she would do some sexy shit when she climbed into bed that would like turn me on, thinking that it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then like she would like. Then she would do something that would like turn me off, and then she'd make it worse and be like, "Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me,"
my
and
God.
like I'm like, "Oh, now like you're telling me to do it," like, and then it just ended up like, "God, please, like just this is TV," because I also had to get it in. I couldn't fail because then she's gonna go say it in the interview.
Yeah, you need to put work. Wow.
It worked out. Thank you, God. Like I still pay her for that to this day.
So here's the question: after she says your dick looks like a watermelon,
Going into a pinhole.
going into a pinhole,
Yeah.
right?
Holy
Which she's trying to
shit.
compliment her pussy too,
Yeah.
right? She's really trying
Clearly
to
an
say,
exaggeration on
I got a
both
small
parties.
pussy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is good for her. Shout out your own pussy. Now, after that, every girl that you mess with is expecting. This is what I call the black man's plight.
expecting that goddamn watermelon dick.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like me, no girl's upset at the size of my dick because I'm white and the expectation for white dick isn't big, right? But if this guy, doesn't have a fucking
expectation,
an elbow,
fucking
My
hammer.
dick is 7 inches 3/4. 8 when it's summertime.
Nice.
Whenever it's warm.
So
it's 8.
were girls looking at your dick expecting a watermelon, and were they ever like,
and then they
this
get a
is,
fucking spaghetti squash.
I mean, look, a squash. You kidding me?
Nah, they're all like I don't know if it's just in their head already. So I got, you know what I mean? Because maybe because it's planted in their head. Once they see that it's big, they're like, oh yeah, like it's true. It's never been a disappointment.
That's good.
It's always been
So
like
were girls saying like, yo, let me see that watermelon, Vinny?
Were they saying it
not
like that?
No.
Like
That's when I go to like
Orange is the New Black reunion. Yo, let me see that watermelon, yo.
Let me see that watermelon,
Let me
Vinny.
make some juice out of that shit, son.
Come on, watermelon.
You know what I mean?
Watermelon.
You got seeds in there? I want them seeds. I don't want that seedless watermelon.
When I go to the strip club in Queens, that's kind of what they say to me. But the usual girls are, they don't say anything, but I can see that they're thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Now, what about the show?
I had one girl just grab it, like she led me on to believe that she was gonna fuck me, but all she wanted to do was just grab it through my pants and
See
then
if it was a watermelon.
just to see if it was a watermelon. And then she bounced after she's like, "Oh, it's true."
Holy
I was like, "You
shit.
fucking bitch."
Was y'all in the hotel room?
Nah, we're in it was like my cousin's house.
That is
And you let her go?
shocking
Yeah, I'm
sexual
not like,
harassment.
yeah.
If you grabbed her pussy and was like, "Oh, it's tight," and then walked away,
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
would go to jail
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I was consenting to it, but
I guess
she just
you were,
grabbed it.
yeah.
I wasn't just like doing the dishes and she grabbed it. Like we were hooking up. I thought it was gonna happen.
How did it affect you, like, when everybody said that Jersey Show is giving Italians a bad name? Do people still fuck with you for that now?
That never affected me because my family's like right off the boat Italian. Like my mother was born in Sicily. My whole father's family Sicilian. They don't even speak English and they don't give a fuck. The only people that were Italian that had it were the Italian Americans. Like the guys that some organization. They're like New York Italians. They're not like
NAACP for
NAAIP.
Italian.
Yeah.
NAAIP.
Well, yeah, but I don't know about that.
Instead of colored people, it's Italian.
No, it's the
Think of that acronym. Like,
it's the MAFIA,
what does that stand for?
Mafia.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about the goddamn soccer game. The fight
FIFA. Jesus.
FIFA. It said Guadagnino, right?
How do you get Guadagnino? All right,
So how mad were they at y'all? Like,
They were mad, but they probably just wanted, like, they gave them great press.
Got you.
They were like, no one's ever heard of them until Jersey
Until
Shore
they
came
beef
out.
about
And then all of a
you
sudden,
guys.
like, they're getting talked about in every, radio station and shit, so. But, yeah, it never affected my family. My grandmother's, like, a little, like, old Italian woman. She's like, look at those stupid Americans. Like, we're fucking American. We're not Italian.
Got you.
They're not even Italian on the show. Like, I'm one of the only Italian ones.
I had no idea. I just assumed everyone on that show was Italian.
Nah, like that was kind of the way it was like portrayed. Like we had like an Italian flag for the garage door.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's because our executive producer's Italian, but like Snooki's Chilean, Jenny's Spanish and Irish.
What?
Yeah, Ronnie's Puerto Rican and Italian.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
they're all. Yeah, they're all.
But culturally, I think they're all influenced by Italian American culture.
by the like Guido Jersey Shore culture.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, not all Italian American culture, but
Yeah, if you go
similar-
down there, there's a lot of Italian American kids, and that's what that whole lifestyle is about.
and the haircuts, obviously,
Yes.
the way that they speak, the food, like.
But the ironic part is that like I think that I was, like I said, I'm the only like first generation
And you're the
Italian.
least
I'm
of
the
that.
lightest skin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My hair is like
What the
regular.
fuck's going on under there, man?
I have
Oh.
it's Brillo.
You on a flat top?
Nah, I'm wearing a hat.
Oh.
It's Brillo. It's
Got
like,
you.
Are you gonna let a bald man criticize your hair?
dude.
You
I
wanna
mean,
see how much
I'm
You're gonna let a bald
Hey,
man
like to
criticize?
it's a
Tell him
rug,
to shut
dude.
your
I'm
ass
half.
up.
Would you like to see how much hair I used
Let
to
me
have?
see it. Let me see
Oh,
the hair that you
black,
used to have.
goddamn.
He keeps a picture on his phone. Having a good old day.
Look at that.
Let me see this.
I'm saying that's when Wu-Tang was popping. You know about Wu-Tang,
Wow,
right?
Yeah,
look
Staten
at
Island.
that. Wow, that
that's
gives Damian Lemon a run for his money on what is it called?
That's your
Hairline.
Twitter picture, right?
That's my Twitter.
Get this in the camera.
Were you a huge Wu-Tang fan growing up? 'Cause you grew up in Staten Island, right?
Yeah, but I was a little young when they were at their peak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, like, I'm cool with Meth. I see him in the gym all the time. Me and Ghost go to the same barber.
So you still live in Staten Island?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you still live with
bought
your
a
mom?
house. Well, so I grew up in an apartment like the size of this room with my whole family, and then when I got the show and stuff, I wanted to buy a house, but I wasn't gonna leave my mother and my sister, so I I bought a house that was big enough for all of us. So like I have like the whole downstairs section, and my mother and my sister have the upstairs. So
you invested your money pretty good, right?
I bought a house, you know what I mean? It's like, it costs a lot of money, but I keep telling myself it's an investment.
At least you got something to show for it.
Oh yeah. I have like that. I have like a Lambo.
Yeah, like when they start showing.
So that's not a good investment, by the way, but it's just something that you can, I guess, sell.
You got to think about when you get older, and they rerun Jersey Shore, and you probably got kids, and they're looking at you like you're fucking crazy. You can say, well, listen, at least like we got this house.
Yeah.
Because of the show.
Well, I hope to, Charlamagne, I hope to like make more money after that too.
I'm pretty sure you will.
Oh, thank you.
You got a stable head, and plus you had the show after Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
I forgot what it was called now.
The show with Vinny.
The show with Vinny.
Yeah, we did. We came to the station. My uncle,
your uncle, and
my
your
mom.
mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened with that?
They didn't pick it up for another season. Everyone loved the show. I've never heard somebody that didn't like the show because it was so different. Because like you saw Lil Wayne like come into, this was filmed in my old house I was just talking about, where like the doorknobs don't work, the sinks don't work, and like Lil Wayne just flew on a jet, and he's like walking into my rinky dinky house in Staten Island, and it was amazing just to see him in that environment. Kesha came.
I'm pretty sure he grew up in an environment like working.
He was right at home.
He was famous.
He turned
at,
that door off.
3
He was
years
like,
old.
nostalgia.
He's been famous for a minute, but all these people, I guess, it humbled them when they walked in. Like they had a home cooked meal, and it was pretty cool to me. I think if you're gonna do something, like you should love it yourself, and it was cool just to watch. If anything came out of the show, it was cool to watch like Kesha and Lil Wayne and you know all these people just come into my house and like be in that environment.
I liked how unimpressed with the fame of these people your family was.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck. I was the most scared one.
That it was interesting. You because you grew up on these guys. But that
Bruce
was
Springsteen walk in that house and
they go crazy.
Yeah,
but
Pavarotti
for me,
or something.
That's it. Yeah. But if you but that was interesting to me, seeing people. Watching people who I know is really famous, interact with somebody who doesn't really know and treats them pretty regularly. I mean, obviously with respect, whatever like that.
Yeah.
But it was a cool dynamic to see. And then all of a sudden, those famous people start acting normal
because there's not someone asking them about
crazy
everything
question.
they're doing and shit.
You want some pasta? Yeah,
exactly. That's all my mother cares about. If you want to eat.
What do you think about reality television? Would you encourage someone to be in reality TV?
Like I said before, if you want to do it, I think you should do something that's either going to be a huge show, or something that, like I said, you believe in. You know what I mean? That is a cool show. I don't recommend. Do whatever the fuck you want, but I don't recommend like one of these shows where you're just going to get recycled in like 2 months. You know what I mean? And because it can look at the girl Angelina on our show. Like she was on the show.
Never heard of her.
She was on the show and she left twice. She went the first time she left, the second time she left, and she didn't have a good experience. I bet you she either wishes she stayed or she didn't do it at all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, I don't know. Like I said, I think if it's really cool but it's hard. It's not what people think. Everyone thinks that we're there. I don't want to sound like a whiner, but for 2 months straight, we film 24 hours a day, and we don't sleep. Because everyone's always, making noise in the house. There's a camera watching you. You don't have a phone. You don't have a TV. You don't have a radio. You can't read. You can't write. You can't listen to music. Everything, because for audio.
How many people in the house can actually read and write though if
Nobody.
they wanted to?
Oh, right.
You're missing it. The rest of them are just feeling great.
I'm like, I need a book. They're like, what?
Book?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
book?
I need
Can
some
you lift
Deepak
that?
Chopra in his bitch.
Did you ever fuck any celebrity pussy?
Melanie Iglesias.
We're very aware. Very aware of that.
Nah.
That was your girl, though.
Yeah, that was my girl. Oh, you mean just like a
How long
random
were you
fuck?
guys together for?
About a year and a half.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a little on and off, like a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
You miss Mel?
Yeah, I miss Mel.
You ever hit her up every now and then?
Once in a while we like tested the waters a little bit, but nah, we don't talk. She probably has a boyfriend.
You ever text her a picture of a watermelon?
Just of a watermelon.
Yeah, just of a watermelon. Be like, miss this?
Why'd y'all break up?
Why did we fucking break up? It was just like, I don't know, we fought all the time. Like, you know what I mean? We fought every other day. It was
You
like
couldn't keep that watermelon to yourself.
No.
Probably.
I never cheated and shit. I did at the end, like, because I don't know if you've ever been through this, but when you're in a relationship, you break up like every day, leading up to the actual breakup.
Yeah.
And there was like 10 breakups, and then finally I was like, you know what, this is over, and like I had sex with somebody.
You went and got some pussy during a break.
But it was like every day. It was like we were broken up, so I felt like we were broken up, or I just had to make a move. But that was after a year. I didn't fuck around the whole time, and it was kind of tough. Like you've at video shoots and wilding out, and there's fucking fat asses in your face everywhere. You know what I mean? But I stayed good. I was good.
How the hell did you get caught? Listen, as a man,
no, he didn't get caught.
No. I can't. I got caught because she came into my room and she found a condom wrapper.
Rookie, Vinny. Come on.
Dude, I don't know how it happened, but like when you go to the, I use one of those like hotel condoms. Oh. Condoms fucked me up. You see, you should have been going raw, dog.
The sex kit.
You see, full circle.
They call it the sex kit.
Yeah, the sex kit.
Yeah.
She saw like in the sex kit there was like a condom missing or something. It was karma though. Like I think God wanted it to happen because. Yeah. She didn't come like a week before the event happened, and like the room got turned over like 10 times, and for some reason this empty sex kit stayed right next to the bed, and she found it, and I was like, well, and I admitted it. I was like, yeah, I thought we were broken up. We break up every day, like
Tell me if I'm crazy. I got a theory because you said God wanted that. I don't believe God wanted that for you. I believe that we're gonna get to heaven and God's gonna look at us and be like, you really stayed with one girl.
I'm gonna be disappointed.
All that variety I put on that planet for you, and you was with one girl the whole time.
Yeah.
Good for you being with.
Can you imagine eating one fruit your whole life?
No, bro. I always say the out of all species, like 2% only stay with one other of their kind, like a penguin and a dove. Like those are the only two. You never see a penguin.
Never heard that.
You never heard a penguin.
What that means.
What'd you say?
Any animal,
I swear to God,
where they're the same size,
every animal just
stay
fucks.
together.
No, I don't think the same size.
Any animal where the men and the women are the same size, they mate for life.
All right, hold the fuck up. Schultz talking about midgets. You talking about ducks
like
and penguins?
Frogs, like
for example,
most other animals just fuck everything.
But when they're the same size, they don't need other. Like if a lioness needs the lion to lay down the law.
Okay.
But if the lioness is just as big as the lion, she's like, fuck out of here. I'm not gonna
share.
So you
telling me I can't get no dwarf pussy? I can't get no midget pussy if I want some midget pussy.
But aren't women already smaller than you? Men are taller than women. Men are stronger than women. You don't need a dwarf to be smaller than you. Your girl's smaller than you.
What the fuck you
I don't know.
Right
but
now?
Seriously though, like only certain species mate with one of their kind the rest of their life. Like a penguin walks like, you ever see March of the Penguins?
Yeah. Happy Feet.
No, March of the Penguins.
What? That's not
Almost.
Happy Feet. That's not Happy Feet. March of the Penguins isn't Happy Feet.
We started out so well. You hit Guadagnino perfect, and it was all downhill from Guadagnino.
Okay, March of the Penguins.
Yeah, so like I forgot how it works, but like there's like a million penguins, and they start yelling, and then like that one penguin hears the other penguin from like 10 miles away, and it knows that that's its penguin, and then it stays with that penguin, and it goes and gets her fish, and like, yo, this is gonna be my penguin for life.
Wow.
That's only, and a dove does the same thing. It's like, this is my mate for life. I don't think humans are wired like that, like penguins.
Hell no. Humans are like, I want some pussy.
Yeah, we want some
her pussy and her pussy and her pussy.
But we have decision making ability.
Yeah, exactly. You have the moral
man?
compass to be like, is this right? But I still think we have the animal instinct, and some are stronger than others. Mine is certainly very strong. Once my dick wants something, it wants it. You know
I believe in
stopped.
magnetism.
But he stopped. Sorry to cut you.
I was able to.
I believe in magnetism. I believe like say you see a girl and you feel like I'm supposed to fuck her. Mm-hmm. And then you go talk to her, you kick her with her, y'all got some type of vibe, some energy with y'all, and then you fuck her. Mm-hmm. That was supposed to happen. It was a natural attraction between y'all. It was like this March of the Penguin shit you're talking about. You saw her, you knew there was a fucking fish you wanted. She went to get your fish, whatever the fuck was. You knew that was your penguin.
But that's for the night, though. You're saying
the bottle of Grey Goose. The Grey Goose bottle is the fish. Okay.
Remy.
The Remy bottle is the fish. Okay. So you see this girl, you walk up to her like, yo, I got a bottle of Remy. I'd like to give you some Remy.
There you go.
So that we have sex.
I want you to be my penguin.
I want you to be my penguin for life. Okay, that's your thing. Now, at the same time, you're with this girl for a long period of time. You don't fuck any of these other penguins. Yeah. Or you don't fuck any of these other girls.
But you want to,
But
and
there's
it's hard.
a difference between want and not to. There's a lot of things you can want in life and you don't do. Sometimes I want to hit somebody with a car.
Yeah.
What?
You never somebody
sociopath are you?
Somebody when they cross the street and they start cursing at you and they're not in a car and you're in a car and you want to just be like, I will run you the fuck over to let you know you can't just curse at me when I'm in a car.
I had a homeboy who actually did that shit.
And is that wrong what he did?
Yes.
So don't
First
cheat.
Of all, he used to hate. We used to live in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and it's this place called River Road. They call it Rappers Road. So the bikers used to always just be riding their bikes. So one day he's pulling off in his Bentley and he goes, "Fuck that. Tired of these motherfucking bikers. I should just hit one of these motherfuckers." And he hit the gas and actually hit him. I was like, holy shit. But he didn't mean to, but he spoke into existence and he hit the gas and fucking lost control of the car and fucking hit the fucking
And you're
bike.
saying you never wanted to do that shit?
Absolutely not.
You're lying.
Never.
You're lying that you never reacted out of anger in your life. Never immediately.
It's a big difference between reacting out of anger and saying I want to hit somebody with a car.
I absolutely want to hit somebody with a car all the time.
Have you ever had any situations like that, Vinny?
Nah, I'm not really. I can relate to the pussy thing, but not the hitting people with cars.
He don't want to talk about pussy because he got a girlfriend.
No, but he was talking about something. No, I want to
pussy.
talk to you about this because you are able to, bro. I look up to people who I admire people that can be with one person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You should.
I just think you shouldn't feel like you're in like a mental prison every day. You're fighting the urge to fuck all these girls. If you can just do it happily and be like, oh, I would like that vagina, but I can do without it. I have my girl home. That's great. You know what I mean? And I think that's a totally normal, balanced mind.
It's a sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice you don't have to make.
You're making a but you do. But here's the thing: you do have to make a
sacrifice
for her and for myself because I like my life with this woman. She's not going to put up with that. Now, here's the reality: in the back of my head, I feel in the back of my head, I'm like, you know what? Maybe 10 years from now, my girl's gonna be like, go out and get some pussy. In the back of my head. So maybe that allows me to keep on going, but that's not necessary for me. If she doesn't want that, then that's fine, and I love her and I want to be with her. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to have sex with other people. I definitely do. I'm just willing to sacrifice.
Okay, now you be prepared for her to ask you, who do you want to have sex with? Since you just clearly stated.
I would tell her people who I would have sex with.
Who would you have sex with, Shows?
Let's see. I would like to have sex with Rihanna. I would like to have sex with the Queen of England. I think that would be really cool.
Okay, cool.
I would like to have sex with... No, there's a bunch of people I'd like to have sex with.
I want to have sex with Tahiri.
Tahiri would be interesting, but yeah, fuck it. No,
you have to come on her, though, V.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, girls think, whenever they speak to me and shit, they think that if they speak like that I'm not going to like them. That makes me want to fucking hang out with them more. Yeah. They think they have to watch what they say. Like, yo, tell me all about that shit. I won't discriminate.
Is it the best fuck friend somebody who's your actual friend?
Yeah.
Like somebody you can hang out with, kick it with you. That's why I understand when girls be like, oh, we can't do that because then, it's not going to be the same. What's going to be different? Unless
you catch me. I do catch feelings if... I usually catch feelings. Because I go for some, like...
What's your sign?
Bomb Scorpio.
I don't know anything about
Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio too?
When's your birthday?
October 30th.
Oh, okay. November 11th.
You catch feelings, you know why? Because you're having sex with them more than 3 times. You never have sex with a woman more than 3 times. Anything more than 3 times is a relationship.
Maybe he catches feelings because she's cool.
Y'all can still be cool.
Why is that so hard to believe that a girl can be cool?
I get jealous.
You might like her.
If I like her, I get jealous. I don't want her I don't want her fucking some other guy.
But there's also ego with that. I think a lot of jealousy is ego. It's not only about fucking. It's like, yo, I fucked this girl. Everybody knows I'm with her, and now all my boys are gonna know this other guy's fucking this girl that I'm fucking. So now I look like an idiot.
See, that's the problem. You shouldn't let your boys know.
That's the other part.
That's why you got to tell everybody who you fucking.
I used to not do that. I used to not tell anybody that I was into somebody because there's embarrassment that's attached to that.
For me, it's black or white. It's either I don't give a shit, I'll fuck you a bunch of times, whatever. I don't care what you do. Don't call me. But then the second, I want to talk to somebody, it's like I just want them for myself.
That's all ego, dog. That's that man.
What do you mean? Like I'm scared? Like I don't want other people. Like my ego is saying about other people what they think about me, or
not only them.
No, I don't. I just don't want her. I like the girl. I don't want her fucking a guy.
But you don't like her until somebody else likes her.
I'll let her fuck girls, but not guys.
I love that. But you don't like her until somebody else likes her. You say you just fuck her. But
no. I'm saying there's 2 different kinds of girls. There's girls that would come to my house, and they would just be girls that I'm cool with. They're not complete randoms, but I don't care what they do. I don't like them like that.
Got you.
I don't care what they do. They can have sex with me, and then I don't have to see them for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? But then if I like one of them, if it's okay, for example, if it's like a celebrity chick or like a chick that I'm like, oh my God, like it's fucking Rihanna. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear Rihanna just bang me and then she's banging someone else. Like, I want Rihanna.
She probably definitely would.
Yeah, of course, you know?
Yeah, I'd be okay if she banged me and then banged
I
the
wouldn't give a
Heat,
shit.
the whole basketball team.
Like, I
I'd
really
be
don't
fine with
care
that.
about stuff like that. The reason I don't care about stuff like that is if I got me, I got me.
Yo, you just reminded me of something. The funniest, this is why I'm a big fan of you. The funniest thing you ever said, I think you had Coco on the show, and she was talking about sex toys, and then she said some shit like, you were like, yeah, man, I like when my girl uses a sex toy because you can make believe like she's getting the train ran on her.
That's you never did that with your girl shows?
Absolutely not.
Get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
that's not my
You've never
dream.
used a sex toy?
I don't
for fucking
fantasize.
like admitting that, dude.
Nah,
like,
dude.
That don't turn you on?
yeah.
Thinking about your girl getting a train ran on her?
No, why would that turn you on?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I really don't know why that turns
Hold on.
me on.
Hold on.
I'm not saying I wouldn't want it
Explain
that
I
happen.
know how you
No,
feel,
explain
bro.
this. Explain
yeah,
this.
that's
You
why the sex
want-
toys are good because it's imaginary.
You want the train to be ran on.
No, he doesn't
your
want
girl.
it. It's just
No,
in the
I don't
moment.
want it.
You want,
Yeah, in the moment when
you want your
fucking
girl to be like a dirty slut
Yes.
that fucks everybody.
Listen, let your girl give you
Hold
that
on.
show.
I
show,
like
show.
dirty slut,
No.
but I don't like that fucks everybody. That's never in
Just in
my...
First of all, we're
Yeah.
pretending. It's make believe.
Yeah,
You play
yeah,
make believe as a child.
Listen,
Don't make believe.
What I make believe is different shit. I'm not like having sex and be like, man, it'd be so cool if there was more dicks in her. There's not enough dicks in her.
You
Fuck.
need to live more. Sure.
Why does that live more?
Let your girl give you head, right?
Yeah.
Have her abs propped in the air and take a fucking dildo and ram it in her and act like it's another guy hitting her from the back.
Why can't I just put it in there and act like it's me putting a dildo in her?
turns her on.
Why does it gotta be another
I tried
fucking
that too.
dude?
I try to steer away from the other guy thing. I do.
Why
but
do you
in
want
some
another guy in your fantasy? That's what we need to talk about.
It turns her on in a different
No,
way.
it turns you on
I'm
that there's
telling you.
another dude in your fucking fantasy.
Try it.
No.
And it don't even have to be a person.
No.
It's like a hidden character on a fucking video game.
Don't turn it into
my
some
guy
video
has
game
My
shit.
guy has no
No
face.
face.
No face.
No name.
He's like he's Hollow Man.
That's it.
Hold on.
I'm telling you.
So you got a fucking robber that's gonna come in and steal your girl's pussy.
raping her. Raping her. Raping
And
her.
you with it.
And making her suck your
Listen.
dick while he's raping her.
He's just yelling, "Where's all the fine china?"
Yes. Try it.
Degenerate shit.
Y'all gotta
I
use
don't
sex
know,
toys.
man.
Y'all don't use sex toys?
How would you? I
no, I
don't really know.
How long you been with
I
your
don't
girl?
like the
3
cock ring
years.
shit though.
Nah, I
I
don't
hate
fuck with that
No,
cock
no,
ring.
no.
I don't fuck with the
What's
cock
the
ring.
point of a cock ring?
They
Tell us,
love
Vinny.
it
What's the point of the cock ring? I never used one.
because there's like something on the end of it that vibrates. So while you're fucking
Oh, I
her,
used
it,
that once.
It, like,
Yeah.
rubs her clit.
No, I like
all
the
that
fucking
shit.
rabbit. When
What's
you put
that?
the rabbit is when you put it on her clit and it just vibrates.
No, the rabbit is a dildo.
No, but it's another one. It's a mini rabbit that you put on the clitoris
Okay,
and it just vibrates. So as you're fucking her,
so like a clip-on.
yeah, there you go. As you're fucking her, it's just vibrating on her clit.
You have to hold it there.
Christ.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
I mean, come
that's
on.
annoying.
You fucked hundreds of girls.
Yeah, but I have a big ego. I rarely use the sex toys.
Really?
Yeah.
Because after a while, I had to get bored.
I want to be able to be doing most of the work. I had a girl once who she told me that like I can't come or feel anything when you're fucking me. You need to hold this thing on my clit. Like, and I didn't like that. I'm like, then I'm just
And maybe she could have kept the first part out of that sentence.
then I'm just
and
fucking
then-
like a hole. You know what I mean? Is I want to be doing something to you. I don't like the fact that this other external thing has to
Yeah, you
come
got-
in and
that's
make you
ego
come.
right there too,
Yeah,
bro.
I do have ego when it comes to that.
Listen, we talk all the time about expectation, right? Once you take the expectation away from something, that's when you really have fun. So when you hold that goddamn dildo to her clit and you make her nut, you can do whatever you want after that. You can
That's-
fuck her
oh, yeah,
any way
yeah.
you want to.
But why don't you just make her nut regularly?
It's too difficult. And nobody
lazy.
wants that in your mind.
For you!
Oh, tell
For
Vinny
you!
your lie. Tell Vinny your lie.
What? It's
Tell
not
him
a
your
lie.
fucking lie.
It's not a lie.
Tell him your
me and
lie.
my girlfriend have good chemistry, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
able to orgasm a lot. And it's look,
No.
I've
Say
been
what a
with-
lot is. Say
No,
the
no,
number.
No,
Because you know it's
Oh, like in
Let me
one
tell you
session?
something. Let me tell you
I
something.
had
had a girl
girls like
come
that, too.
16 times.
That's fucking lying, dude. There's no
In
way
one
that's
time?
impossible. What we were arguing with some girls on Girl Code that never orgasmed, and they were talking about how it's impossible.
She's orgasming now. She's orgasming them now. I heard all about it.
I don't know
We're
who
gonna
this
find out
is.
next week if she's orgasming.
Yes,
That's
we
what we're
are.
gonna find out next week. So they were saying that girls never orgasm, she never orgasms during sex. It's impossible to orgasm more than 3 times. And I was like, that's bullshit. My girl does have that happens all the time with my girl. Have I been with girls that doesn't happen?
Holy shit, they
Yes.
just showed you on TV, Vinny. It's an ET special about
Oh,
reality
shit.
TV and alcohol.
That was
Wow.
crazy.
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
That was crazy.
You
Yeah, I
got
haven't been
alcohol
on-
problem you want to tell us about?
Nah, but I haven't been on TV in like fucking a while. That's funny that just happened.
Holy shit. Now tell you like. What you,
Anyway, so
No, you know that pisses me off though about some chicks because some chicks they literally come like 20 like a lot when I'm having
That's
sex
what,
with them.
thank you. Why is
It
it so
depends on the
crazy
girl though.
when
Then
he
some
says
are
it?
like it's like fucking the Pandora's secret. The Da
so
Vinci
you made a girl
Code.
come 16 times too? You want to tell that lie too, Vinny?
I
It
never
wasn't
said
16, but it was like a lot. Like and I felt it too every time she did. Like
Listen,
she started twitching.
Charlemagne's penis, which is 7 3/4 in the winter and 8 inches in the summer, right? He has 8 inches of invisible
inches of
dick
girth.
because there's no way he's making anybody come without a fucking clip-on dildo, another guy
Nah,
holding a
some-
dildo behind you. You need all this extra help, and you're hating on me when I
FYI.
make my girl come without any of that
I
shit.
eat pussy like a champ. Okay, I make girls nut with this mouth.
Do you?
Yes, indeed.
So then why does she need to have like a something on the top? Why does she need
it's
that?
fun.
For
Try it.
Because it's the other guy that's coming in and
You
fucking
want this
ran
other
and
dude,
fucking
bro.
her.
You know what it is? You ran too many trains,
Yeah.
and
I
now
never
you
had
can't
trains. I
get
never
up.
liked trains.
I never
You
did
are
it.
lying to me right now when
I
you
never
say
liked
that
trains.
shit. But you had too many. Have you
I
had
had
them?
like one. I did.
Me too.
I'm gonna tell you when I stopped doing trains. My 2 cousins. I'm gonna keep them nameless.
Hold on. You ran a train with your family members?
Yeah, it was like 4 cousins on this one chick, right? And so I'm directing. Listen,
The chick was a 5th cousin.
I'm directing the whole shit. This is Mounts Corner Side Clan. I'm directing the whole
Okay.
shit. I'm like, yo, you do this, you do that. So I convinced them to try to stick both their dicks in her at the same time. So as they're going like this, their dicks touch and it jumps like when you take 2 fucking battery cables. So their dicks fucking jump. And after that, I was like, you know what, this train shit ain't for me, man.
Tell the train story. Tell the train story where you were hitting it or something like that, and then
Oh, me and Wax when we ran.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like trains either. Wax is my homeboy out there. He's like 6 foot goddamn 4,
dreads.
240.
How
Yeah,
do you-
he's big as a motherfucker.
you would never want to run a train. This guy looks like the first car in a train. You know, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
locomotive. Like he looks like when he like breathes, like smoke just comes out of his fucking
yeah.
nostrils. Just
you don't want to
insane.
see him angry.
I would never have sex with him even close.
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
do you know
I
what
was
mean?
just trying to get some head. Because what happened was it was a girl I already had fucked. But I told him, like, yo, you need to get some of this pussy. Your shit is
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of good.
Yeah.
It's really good. So we brought her back to the crib. I'm trying to get some head. He's fucking her from the back, but he's fucking her so fucking hard that her head is just doing this shit to me. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to fucking sleep, man. I can't take this shit.
But tell the other part where you were making out with her before, and she was sucking his dick,
What happened was I was drunk and high as a motherfucker.
and she was sucking
So
Wax's
after
dick.
I was trying to get
Before
some...
or after?
Before
Listen.
Wax leaves the room for a second because he has to go like eat a
No, that's
pig
not what
hole.
happened.
They're 4th cousins, bro.
That's not
And
what
then-
happened. He finished fucking. He
Yeah.
nutted.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He
was
went
on the-
outside.
I
He
was on the
grabbed a
couch
pigeon,
sleep.
bit its head off.
Frustrated I couldn't get no head, so I was asleep. I'm like, fuck, an hour later you finally fucking finished. So let me go ahead and get me a nut. Forgot that she was sucking his dick. And I'm an
Yeah.
intimate person. So being that I'm intimate, I can't get really hard if I'm not
Yeah, the kiss,
doing
right?
exactly.
Yeah. The kiss
And-
defines everything.
So I'm
The kiss,
kissing the
if
girl.
you know, if she kisses well, she gives good
Yes.
head, and yeah.
Yes. So I'm kissing the girl and he walks in and he goes, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And I was like, holy
How does
shit.
my dick taste?
So I'm sure you ran trains. You in Situation and Ronnie.
No. I've done it, but I don't really like it because it's not what you see in like a porn. Like I never had a girl run the train where she's like giving attention to everybody. It's like you said. It's like one guy's getting it,
Yes.
and then the other guy's she's just kind of experimenting with it. You know what I mean?
Absolute-goddamn-lutely.
And I don't like it. If a girl's gonna do it, I want her to enjoy it. I want her to be fucking spitting on this dick and taking this dick like it's a fucking champ. That's the way I'll do it. But that hasn't happened to me yet. Out of all the crazy sex that I've had.
You think you'd ever do porn? Like you think
No.
you think it'd ever get to the point where you'd be like, man, fuck, I got to do something.
No, I wouldn't do porn. Like, would I do a sex tape? Like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do a sex tape, but at the same time, like, if that shit happened, like, I wouldn't
It's not
I
the
wouldn't
same
be like,
for a
yeah,
guy.
it's not the same for a
like-
guy. I'd be like, all right,
It
cool.
could win. Vinny G from the Jersey Shore, you go around and you just fuck any and everything. Call it the Jersey whore. That shit would fucking win.
Yeah, that's true.
Write
No,
that
I
down,
can't-
Pete.
No.
I got too much of a. I got a
don't
big
do that.
family. I know I can't.
Yeah.
If I had no
break your
family, I
parents'
probably
heart.
would. Yeah.
Is it true your mom used to cook breakfast for girls you used to bang? I saw you say that on Guy Code.
It was like not breakfast, but it was definitely my mom. Like anything that happened, like anything that happened in my house, like she never asked questions and shit. Like the girl could. My mom's the nicest lady in the world, so if she bumped into the girl the next morning, she wouldn't be a bitch to her. She would be nice. You know what I mean? Like I'm like mama's boy. So, but she never like actually cooked eggs for a girl.
You do Molly?
No, never.
You never did Molly?
I only smoked weed like once in my life.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Well, listen, we just saw you on Entertainment Tonight and said you got a goddamn alcohol problem. So I'm saying, don't lie to us and tell us.
I drink, and I don't have a.
Well, I definitely have an alcohol
By the
problem.
way, they were showing Snooki doing
No, they
backwards.
showed you before.
Okay,
They
but
showed you and they showed the whole everybody.
you know who they were talking about. So,
Did like reality TV drive you to want to like do drugs and drink and stuff?
well, I've never
Molly
never
is
done
a-
drugs.
Don't do Molly, dude.
No, I never.
Have you done Molly?
No,
I'm
Why is
scared.
there hesitation
I had
on
to think
that?
about it. Oh no, I've never done it.
Dude, I was in Montreal this last weekend for my
Ooh,
buddy's
I love
bachelor
Montreal.
party.
Did
Oh
Molly?
my god!
I
Best
didn't do
place.
Molly. It was insane. I'm up there with me and 6 other buddies of mine, and they all take Molly. I don't take Molly. Me and one other guy don't take. We're in the hotel at the end of the night. None of us fucking get any girls
What,
or
he's
anything
thirsty
like
to see if
that.
you were the fucking cops? Why everybody else doing drugs but you not?
What do you mean?
Whenever somebody doesn't do drugs and everybody's doing drugs, I assume they're the
They're a
police.
cop.
No, these are my boys.
Okay, and
Well, I've known them my whole life. They're not going to find out
those
I'm
are
a
the
cop
people
now.
you snitch on. You fucking,
I know you're doing all
yeah.
those TV shows, but are you also a cop?
Yeah.
Come on, Charlotte.
You might have
You're
fucking
the
hit
worst
somebody.
detective
You might
ever.
have- No, you might have got mad and hit somebody in the car.
I'm
You trying to beat
snitching.
your murder
I'm
charge.
trying
Yeah.
to snitch. Yo, you're too paranoid, bro.
We've seen Blow, so we know how this works.
So anyway, we're in a hotel room, right? One of the guys, Joey, comes out in the room, which is the end of the night, 4 a.m. He just comes out there. I don't know how I'm out. He just comes out of the room. He says what's up to all of us. He's like, all right, guys, I got to show you my dick. I'm like, what? And we look down, and his dick is hanging out of his fucking pants. And he's like,
Oh, there was no special.
be a
He just
point to
wanted
this.
to.
No,
yeah.
fuck that.
And then-
no. He just goes, I just got to do it. Like as if he was saying, like, I got to get a divorce. Like, I can't be with this woman anymore. And he just had his dick hanging out of his pants. And we're like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? And for like 5 minutes, he just sat there with his dick out of his pants.
What's his name?
Joey.
Well, he's jail ready, so you should have been a fucking cop and set his ass up. Because Joey is ready to go to jail right fucking now.
Don't fuck with Molly, man.
Let's see some asking idiot questions.
All right, let's go.
People got questions for Vinny motherfucking G. All right. If you had a time machine, this is from King KT. If you had a time machine, what would you tell your 15-year-old self to do or not to do?
My 15-year-old self.
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you remember when you was 15?
Yeah. I didn't do I don't know. Like my life was pretty mundane. Like I didn't do anything crazy that like I regret or
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like lived. What would I not do or do or not do?
He said not to do. What would you tell your 15-year-old
I
self
can't answer
to
not-
do or not to do?
Okay.
To do or not to do?
To do, I guess like no, like what I know now, the way women. I told you I was really shy when it came to girls.
Got you.
And in high school too, I was like shy, like sat at the loser table and stuff. So I would probably like not care. I got bullied and shit in high school. Like I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. Girls used to bully me and shit. Like I was.
How did girls bully you?
I was ugly. So girls, look at the you fucking made fun of my hair. It was even worse in high school.
Is this a slightly Macklemore-ish?
What this whole
The hair.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
dude, feel this shit. It's fucking like half golden retriever.
Touch his fucking hair, Schultz.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I trust you. I trust
I
you.
fucking wash it.
No, it's not
So
about
did
the
you-
cleanliness.
Did you ever become the cool kid in school? Never?
I was like not the most not cool kid, but I was also not like popular at table. I was like
Really?
in between. Like everyone liked me. I was like a normal kid, but that's it. You know what I mean? And I used to, but now like if I would have known what I knew, I'd be the man.
Did that affect you in any way?
I'd also like to answer that question too. I'd also like do a lot of things differently in basketball. Like I always like wish I was on I play basketball, so I always wish I was on like my younger kid basketball team, knowing what I know now.
Got you.
That's stupid.
Hold on, so you played basketball in high school?
Yeah, I played. Yeah, freshman year.
You still play now?
Yeah, I play now.
In like leagues in the city?
Not in the city, like around Staten Island.
How do you play basketball and you're at the loser table?
Well, actually, okay, so it's a long story, but I was on it.
Yes, it's a podcast.
I was on
go
a
ahead.
team, and then I transferred schools, and I got on the second team. But I never actually like. I was practicing with the team, But then I played in high school on like my CYO league, high school league and shit. So what I meant play in high school was I just played basketball while I was in high school.
Did bullying affect you? Like later on in life? Do you feel any...
Maybe it made me more... I'm still like insecure and shy like when I go up to girls, even to this day. Even like that I can like bang a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm not confident when I go up to girls and shit.
Is it fear of
Yeah.
rejection?
Yeah, tons of fear of rejection. Yeah.
But I think that's normal. I don't think
That's
girls...
why stand up is hard for me too.
Shit,
when
that's
I
the
get
ultimate.
Up there. But
Yeah.
the thing is,
It has
like,
nothing to do with you not being funny.
well, you got to be comfortable up there.
Gotcha.
That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like a fear of rejection from the crowd, and they want to reject you. But now I'm learning to take that fear and take that uncomfortableness and
use the
make
tension.
that you. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever.
Yeah. I think girls don't realize how much fear we have of them.
Yes, terrified.
I'm not scared of none of these chicks.
You're the guy that I send up to the girls to like bring back. I'm a good
Absolutely.
closer.
But
not opener.
there are a lot of girls out there, for example, that only hear guys whistling at them when they're walking down the street or yelling crazy things. So they assume that all of us have that kind of bravado with them. When most of us, because I relate to you, I don't want to go, hit on this fucking girl, and then all of a sudden I look like some bitch when she tells me to turn around and walk away. Now my friends are laughing at me.
I have to say, Vinny, what's the worst that can happen? She can say no.
You have to pep talk
I have
yourself.
to fucking force myself to say that.
You need
shit.
like a Memph Bleak to hype man you.
Exactly.
when
I'm drunk though, like I go up to anybody.
I got too much ego then, because when I look at a girl and my radar goes off and I be like, y'all want that penguin? I'm gonna get that penguin. And it's nothing gonna stop me from getting that penguin. And you know what else I do? I realized at an early age. It's funny because I didn't read Neil Strauss' The Game until later on in life.
Yeah,
but it's a lot of things that he said in that book that I would already do. Like I would never approach a girl with the intent of approaching her. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't approach her like, yo, what you doing? Let me get your number. I want to
find
holler
like
at
a
you.
slick way.
That's it. Just approach her on some like, what's up? How are you? What's going on? Like, what do you do? I did that type of shit.
Point out like small details. And
Exactly.
shit. Like nice shoes or
No, what the fucking you got a mustache?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is that a mustache? Yeah. What the fuck you mean I got a mustache?
Yeah, the little. I remember when I was in Spain, I was blown away by how guys there felt comfortable, like owning the fact that they're a guy, and it was okay to just be a dude around women, and that shit blew my mind. For example, like when you grew up, at least in New York, there's this fear like you're sexually harassing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, I don't want to do that. That might be rude to them.
Over there, they like grab asses. Like,
out there, they're just so comfortable going, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, come here. Let's do it. You're supposed to be with me. This is what we do, guys and girls. And then all of a sudden you realize that's okay.
It's all because you mentioned Canada. It's also different. When I'm there, I feel like I can go up to those girls.
Because the culture
American girls
it.
are like fucking cold. Like
Canadian girls are dumb as shit. God bless them. I love them. They're so beautiful.
I say the opposite.
They speak like different languages.
But they're opposite.
Not dumb.
Yeah,
they're
I know what you're
naive.
Naive. They're
I just
friendly.
think they're fucking nice. Yeah, they're just friendly.
I call that naive where I'm from. I hate a friendly motherfucker.
Why?
That's true.
Because friendly girls are silly. Friendly girls don't know no better. I'll give you an example. My fiance is trying to drive into the driveway one day. Right? It's like wintertime. I'm like maybe 10 minutes away. She don't know that though. But she gets stuck on like a snowbank. So it's this guy walking down the street in the middle of fucking New Jersey, just walking randomly in the street.
Yeah.
Goes, do you want some help? She goes,
fuck that.
Yeah, she should have said, fuck that.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, I could use some help. So she helps her, he helps her, gets in the car. And he goes, can I get a drink of water?
Oh.
The fuck? She didn't ask when she called me. It's like, yeah, this guy just helped me and he wants to come get a drink of water. Fuck no. You don't let no fucking strange motherfucker into the fucking house.
Canadians do that shit all day.
And she's from down south, so she's just a friendly, hospitable person like that.
Yeah, you
Fuck
don't.
a friendly motherfucker.
That's the thing about growing up in New York. You have a jaded view on the world.
Yeah.
Kindness. I assume anybody who's kind wants something from me.
Are they trying to set you up?
Or it's a setup.
I mean, I'm a nice person too. I try to be kind too, but you just have to know the difference. You can't be that friendly that you let a strange person come in your house to get a drink of fucking water. Who does that anymore?
I gotta
2014.
I gotta gain trust to be kind. You know what I mean? Like I gotta gain. It's too many parts of my life has been somebody going, "Hey, how you doing?" and then they tried to sell me a fucking rap CD. So when somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I immediately go, "I don't."
Yeah, of course.
I just don't know. But that's just growing up here. You know.
But going back to the want to hear some fucked up shit about being afraid of rejection from girls. Like so I was at that time where I was never getting any girls, and then getting on the show, it was easy. That shit just happened, and now like when I want to go actually get a girl, like I kind of lost like social skills
Yes,
because I'm
it's
not
too
used to
easy.
working for
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like a stuttering idiot when like there's a girl around me that I really like.
Yeah, spitting
It's
game
even worse.
Game atrophies, like muscles you don't use for a while. Like you don't play ball for a
Yeah.
while. You go play ball, and all of a sudden, like parts of your body are sore. You never use. Same shit as when you talk to a
And
girl.
girls think that, oh, you've given all these girls, you're a douche, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, like I don't know what to
You
say
gotta
to you
keep
right
it
now.
up.
Like,
You
yeah.
did.
I don't have no game. It's just some ladies understand my story.
Which is shut the fuck.
The train story.
Shit.
This is my story in general. Like, I don't. Like I said, I don't run game on girls. I just talk to
Yeah,
them.
hey,
get
be
to
normal.
know 'em.
That's it, bro. My game is no game. Just
You
normal.
absolutely do run game on girls. I see you running game on girls.
What game have I run
He
on a girl?
loves doing this, shit. And I know exactly. Depending on what race the girl is, you run game differently. If it's a black girl, he's constantly making fun of her.
Okay.
Constantly making fun of her. What's up with your hair today? Why is your hair? Look at his Instagram right now. There's a comment. Go. Why is Sideshow Bob in the background? Why is Sideshow this black chick that work? If it's a white girl, it's a totally different. Oh, hey, boo, come in. Yeah. Listen, what you need to do is be with some brothers. That's the problem with you. You fucking around too much with these white dudes. They don't know what's going on for you. Let me take care of you, man.
That's
Let me
actually
take
not
care of
true.
you.
I actually
You
say I don't see color.
You see pink for pussy.
I see
That's
pink
what
pussy.
you do.
You know, we need more equality out here. Okay, hold on. My guy, Nick, what's his name? Cody Kid says, "Ask an idiot." Vinny Guadagnino, Vinny G.
Yeah.
Have you ever smashed a girl and regretted it afterwards?
Yeah. I've done that. Let's see. Yeah, I've done that. I've been like, what the fuck did I just do after
Yeah.
I came? That's happened
normal.
a lot of times. Yeah, I could have done without that girl in my bed for sure.
Did you even know her name?
Hell no. That's the point.
Have you ever had an STD?
No.
Never.
Nope.
Wow. Knock on wood.
Here's a question I have,
Okay.
or somebody had. It was, where was it? Okay, this is a Brian Fooley said, with all the hoes out there practically giving it away, why do men still pay for sex? I think that's a good question.
I think you always pay. You know what I mean? I pay a lot for sex, but never to a prostitute.
Never directly.
I buy a lot
You
of drinks.
barter.
There you go.
I buy a lot of drinks. I could get
This
it
is a man after my own heart right here.
so much easier if I just paid her directly. It probably after the hotel room and that shit.
Putting gas in the car.
I paid
paying
like
to get a haircut.
$600 for a piece of fucking.
Somebody
vagina.
said this. I can't take credit for this, but you don't pay a prostitute to have sex. You pay her to leave.
to leave. Yeah, I don't.
Charlie Sheen.
Is it? Nah, definitely was way before
I
Charlie.
don't pay.
Sheen.
No, that
for
was
it.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Nah,
It was
really?
absolutely Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I thought that was brilliant because I think
$20,000 check. Imagine.
Was that what he was paying?
To his girl, to his prostitute, the one he got caught when the whole thing started? 20 grand.
And she
like he
spoke?
needs to give 20 grand to get pussy.
But that's
he
the
like
thing.
500 probably.
But that's the thing is at your level of fame, right? You could get trapped, right? A
Yeah.
scandal could
Yeah,
come out.
yeah, yeah.
A girl could call rape, dog.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And your big watermelon dick, the vagina would look like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
man.
like you got to be careful. A prostitute comes in, does exactly what you want.
Yeah.
I understand prostitution on a certain level, especially for people who are in positions where they can't get their image fucked
I
up.
don't understand that prostitution shit. I'd rather just pay for it, like Vinny said, indirectly.
But you could get rape charges indirectly. You could get all this other crazy
If
shit
you buy a girl a
indirectly.
nice bag, she's not calling rape on you.
Say what?
If you buy a girl a nice bag, she's not calling rape on you.
You
Okay. All right.
Charlotte, man, I think you raped you, not because of this Michael Kors, though.
There you go. How you know Michael Kors? I told you that story.
No, you told me. What did you say? Somebody bought.
I bought her a Michael Kors bag, and she loved it so much that her and her mom was posing with it on Facebook.
Aw.
She was a stripper, though. She wasn't used to much. Now, listen, whether you know it or not, you pay for your girl's pussy.
I don't pay for her pussy,
Y'all live together, right?
but I don't pay for her pussy.
Y'all live together, right?
Yeah, we live together. Yeah,
You pay the bills.
yeah,
You pay the rent.
yeah. I mean, she pays some rent,
You're paying for that pussy.
but I
though.
don't see. I don't look at it as like I pay for pussy, right? You decide that that's the part that you want to look at. You pay for it. I pay for companionship.
Okay, listen, companionship, pussy,
Paying for
whatever.
something.
Why are you shaking your head at me like
If
it's a
she
Tyler Perry
ever-
movie? What the fuck is this shit?
Has she ever turned you down for sex?
Who, my
Has she ever
girlfriend?
been like, nah, I don't feel like fucking tonight?
It's an interesting thing. I don't. I'm sure she has.
You
I
would feel
can't
so insulted when she
Yeah.
does that. And you would say to yourself, I'm paying this goddamn rent and these bills and you can't give me no pussy?
You know what? I was watching this movie and there was like this scene in the movie where this married couple, the wife was like, if you tell me what you're gonna do for our wedding, I'm gonna take off a piece of clothing for each thing you're gonna do. And I never understood women trying to motivate us by pussy we've already had.
Oh yeah, but you got to.
Do you know what I'm saying by that?
I understand.
Like you can't tell me like I'm gonna fuck you. It's like I did.
I know
that.
what it's like. Yeah.
It's so weird.
And that's where them goddamn sex toys come into play because these girls be trying to rewrap that gift that they've been giving us for so fucking long.
It's regifted.
And that's where the
Rewrap
sex toys
that
come in
gift.
at.
So you say I'm gonna put a sex toy in you. That's the gift.
Yeah, I'm rewrapping the pussy. It's finding new ways to present the same old shit.
I'm fine with that. If there's something that you withhold from me, and then all of a sudden you say, all right, for your birthday, I'm gonna give you that butt.
That's not. Well, that's when you got to bring another girl in. You got to find a girl who likes girls and bring another girl in.
That's
And
goddamn Vinny G.
That's what you got to do. You got to find a girl who likes girls. That's it.
You ever turned a girl
Girls
out, a
who
girl that
like
wasn't into
girls.
girls, and you introduced her to that fine lesbian lifestyle?
No, not really. I mean, I, for some reason, every girl I hook up with likes girls.
No
Really?
girl ever said to me. No girl ever said to you, "That's my first time being with a girl."
Nah.
Wow.
No.
Fuck you, be hanging out. I gotta start hanging out with Vinny.
You know what? I don't know. I really don't know. A lot of times I never talk to him again, so I don't fucking know.
Do you got a preference? Do you fuck black girls, white girls, Spanish?
I love black girls. I like girls of a different race than mine, like because I'm intrigued by them.
Got you.
And I like fat asses. Like I love asses. I love a pretty face too. I love, you know what I mean? It sounds, I love.
No, absolutely. People
love
look
a pretty-
past that shit.
Yeah.
I need a
Do you know that
pretty
I just
face.
saw a statistic in porn that the number one thing a guy looks at when he's having sex with a girl is her face?
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit! I fucking do the same
I
shit.
love
I'm not
fucking
looking
a girl
at her.
face to
The
face.
vagina is the pussy's a pussy. I have seen them before.
Well,
but to see her face-
face definitely looks prettier than pussy.
Yeah, but you think they're looking at tits and shit. but
Pussy
when you
isn't the most beautiful shit you ever seen.
Can you remember the best sex you ever had?
Yeah, I do.
What's the best?
What's the best?
Who was the best?
Who was the best?
That you remember?
Who was the best? There was this girl in LA, this chick, and it was just, she was beautiful. Like she had a beautiful face because she was like an LA chick trying to be a model and
Gotcha.
shit like that. And she was just like, she was making me do dirty things to her. Like she was like rough me up a little bit. Like she said that to me.
Okay.
And she like wanted to be like spit on and slapped and shit. And then like she did this one thing, like she took like a sip of water and then she like let the water like drip all over herself
Yeah.
as like to tell me like, let's fucking get messy.
Goddamn right.
But because she was like so gorgeous and doing that, like it really like stuck with me. She didn't have to be doing that shit.
That's the
But she was-
sexiest shit in the world.
She was acting like she was like a 5 working for that shit, but she was like a 12, you know?
That's the type of shit I like. I pour liquor all over my girls, pour champagne all in your fucking face. And then before that shit gets sticky, you take them in the bathroom and you run fucking water, let the water get to the top and you fucking hit it from the back and grab their head and dunk their head in that shit and clean that shit off. That's that shit, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Vinny.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Yohi Knight
You
says
drown your girl.
we call it we call it the inception.
The inception.
Listen, Yohi Knight says, why do people wake up hating everything or everyone in their life? Is that a disease? If so, how do they cure it? Sure, you got haters, Vinny.
Yeah. Well, I when I was filming Jersey Shore, I was getting like bad anxiety and stress because living in that environment for so long, it literally was like driving me crazy. And because of that, I learned how to like calm myself down and not live through my ego. I wrote a book about it. I read like every single fucking book, every self-help book you can and shit. And I really practiced those things and
What's the name of the book?
Control the Crazy.
Okay.
New York Times bestseller. So,
Fucking Vinny G.
Get it.
Actually, yeah, I did. My life doesn't suck, actually. But yeah, and in that you learn that ego, you know, that drives you crazy is also the ego, like that drives yourself crazy is also the ego that hates everyone else around them too.
Got you.
So I learned just not to live through my ego and just be in the moment and be present. And that helped me wake up like I call it being awake, being conscious is living not through your ego. I know this is getting fucking.
Have you ever hated?
No, dude, this
Yeah.
is important stuff. My brother is all about this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I read nothing but self-help books. What's your favorite self-help books?
The book that changed my life was The Power of Now.
The Power of Now. I read
Eckhart
that.
Tolle, yeah.
Very good.
Like it was the first, because like I said, when I was filming it, I wouldn't call it anxiety, but I was literally waking up with like a black cloud It happened to me in college too when I left. A black cloud over myself every day. I would wake up feeling like I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was watching myself from the outside.
Right.
This would happen to me for months straight. So then I bought The Power of Now because my cousin's an alcoholic, and he was reading it, and he recommended it because it's all the same shit. Whether you're an alcoholic or drug addict, it's all in our head. And he was doing it was the part in Power of Now where he wanted you to, it was called Watching the Thinker, and where you like close your eyes and you like watch your thoughts or something in your head. And the second I did it, I felt like a little opening of like calm and peace. And I was like, I got so happy because I was like, my life isn't over. Like there's hope for me. And like, I want to get that feeling more. So I kept reading until those gaps became wider. And then it just went away.
To watch what you're thinking is very important because basically it's saying that your thoughts become things. And that's why I always tell people that anything you want to happen in your life, you should constantly think about. The things you don't want to happen, you don't think about at all. So it's kind of like you got to just monitor the inner voice that's in your head because we're creating our reality and don't even know it.
Right. Well, they say that if this is like really corny, but if your mind is like a garden, right, and you plant bad seeds, you're gonna get bad stuff.
Absolutely.
If you plant good seeds, you're gonna get good stuff. If you plant no seeds, you're gonna get weeds. You're gonna get nothing. So I try not to plant bad seeds and only good ones.
And
but that's
bad seeds can be negativity, for example, right? If you're just constantly being negative, thinking about how horrible things are, how much you hate certain things.
Like I walked in here right now. Like,
No, but for real, like, isn't that possible? Like, negativity begets more negativity.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm so aware of it just from reading all these books and, like I said, being on this journey that I know because I do it. Everyone's gonna do it. We're not human, especially someone like me.
We are human.
We're all human.
We're not human here,
We're
guys.
not human anymore.
We're not human anymore.
We're watermelon people.
We're reality stars.
We're watermelon dicks, everybody. Watermelon dick people.
No, but you become so used to just this constant voice in my head. I'm prone to it. Me, that's why I was bugging out on the show because my mind was like, yo, this isn't normal. You guys get the fuck out of here. You need your phone. You need to talk to somebody.
Right.
Meanwhile, you could tell someone to like live in a fucking Macy's window for a year for $1 million. They'd be like, all right, sign me up. I'm just not. So now I have to be conscious of when the bad thoughts are coming in because every time a bad thought comes in, it turns into an emotion.
Absolutely.
And that's when you start to feel shit inside of you. It starts with a thought. It starts from here. It goes down
And
into your body.
feelings are real.
Yeah.
This is some shit that, in relationships, people struggle a lot. When you or your girlfriend feel something, that's real to them.
Your thoughts become things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it's irrational thought, the feeling is like when you feel anxiety, that shit is crushing.
You're getting the same feeling as if a bear was chasing you through the woods.
Yeah.
But there's no fucking bear. But it's happening because I saw your white shirt, and then it made me think of
Ghosts,
and then that made me think of
cocaine.
someone who died or something. You know what I mean? And then it triggers. Now all of a sudden, there's a fucking bear chasing me.
Did you ever read Seed of the Soul by Gary Zukav?
No, but I will.
Good ass book. I like Dr. Wayne W. Dyer too.
Yeah, I love
The Power of Intention.
Yeah, The Power of Intention, The Shift. Getting in the Gap is a good
Getting in
one.
the Gap, yeah.
Yo, I can't believe fucking.
That's all I read is self-help
nice.
books.
Bro,
Listen, how else do you think I be manipulating these girls? I got a quote every morning to send to at least 10 different girls.
Yeah.
Okay?
Dude, I have my tattoo says "Let go, let God."
Let go, let God.
Fucking what it is.
I think that's why Scientology is so popular.
Why?
It's about, like, being now here.
The stress of this industry,
Mm-hmm.
lends people to literally go crazy. They literally, the stress is crushing. And the first thing they tell you at the Scientology meetup is, hey, man, why don't you take a stress test?
Yeah,
Hey, we're going to help you with your stress. Don't worry. And they go 10% to not feel the fucking cloud every day. They're like, fuck it, take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bargain if you're really crushed
Does
under
it work?
the weight of it.
I don't know. Do they feel?
I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. It might be some bullshit, but like,
gives
just
you something to believe in. It gives you something. Like that's what 12 steps is.
Exactly. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's direction. I have to, structure.
But that was my problem too. After I peaked with all these self-help books, and this is where you might be at too. I'm not fully engaged in that anymore, and now like those books don't necessarily do it for me.
Where do you feel that void?
I'm going to tell you what you feel. But like, to go back to what you said, the reason Scientology works is because in the 48 Laws of Power, it says that one of the laws of power is prey on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. So that's what they do. They prey on people's need to believe that they're relieving their stress. But I feel like you have to actually start implementing everything you read in the self-help books. Like when you start implementing it, you realize that your mind is endless. Like the things I've been able to create just with thought.
But if you need
is amazing.
And if you really implemented it, you wouldn't find the yearning. You wouldn't be bored. being bored is part of the ego too.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So
How so? Explain that.
They say it in all the books. Being bored is your mind telling you that I'm not content right now. But meanwhile, if you take away all my thoughts right now, I'm perfectly content. There's nothing.
Absolutely.
I can sit here that's why people meditate for weeks, because they have
Absolutely.
no thought. They're just conscious.
So-
if I lived like that every day, I would never give a fuck where I am. Eckhart Tolle said he lived on park benches for 2 years, just staring at, just observing and being like in awe of life. I wish I could fucking live like that.
No, that's how I am. I promise you, that's how I am. Like when
Good.
I never get bored because my motto is gratitude is always my attitude. So I'm never bored because I'm always
practicing.
thankful for whatever
Dude.
moment I'm in,
Yeah,
whatever
man.
I got, wherever I'm at, whoever I'm with.
You got to read my book. That's a whole chapter.
So where is the balance between striving for more and ambition and doing absolutely nothing? Because I get stressed when I'm doing nothing because I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
shit, I need to be, why am I not finishing this script? Why am I not writing this TV show? Why am I not writing, like, what,
Yeah, me too.
what am I
But
doing?
maybe you need rest.
Say what?
Maybe you need rest. Maybe you should.
Here's the answer. When you're in this moment of I'm totally content or whatever, that's when the shit will come. That's when everything starts to happen
You
to
can't
you.
force.
You
No.
can't force. Every intelligent person, like whenever their theories came to them and shit, weren't thinking about it.
Absolute goddamn.
You know what I mean? When an artist
Eureka. It's
when an
always that
artist
moment.
paints a
Yeah,
picture,
yeah, yeah.
it fucking just comes from inside of him, from a higher intelligence, like the power of intention, all that shit,
Word
the
up.
present moment. That's when it'll come.
Like if you come to
So
me
you're
right
being
now,
doing
you
two
say,
birds with one stone.
if you say Charlemagne, I need you to think of such and such and such.
You
And
can't do it.
Not
Yeah.
no.
But
I'm gonna go to my normal routine. I'm gonna fucking masturbate, play Xbox, hug my daughter, whatever it is that's normal,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, all right, boom, I got it.
yeah,
Because you're thinking about it anyway.
It comes from a different place. It's not your thoughts. Our thoughts are just waste.
The subconscious is where the juice
yeah,
is.
subconscious.
Yeah.
It's a higher intelligence that 90% of people aren't in touch with.
Word.
They only live by their thoughts.
Dude, I feel that, especially in stand-up on stage. These real moments happen when you're not overthinking it.
Yeah,
It just
and then
happens,
it's an
and
energy that sends out to the
shit,
audience, and then they feel it.
you feel it, and it's like you can never create something as creative as what your subconscious puts out
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I hate structure. Like I hate structure.
there.
I hate structure when it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Give me A through Z. I'm aware that it's the alphabet
It'll
and I gotta
get there.
fill in letters.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to go by the letter.
Yeah.
I can't work like that.
I feel like having
like
a
that
good
either.
understanding of structure almost helps your creative flow. Like if the structure is so ingrained, then the subconscious can take over. But if you don't know structure well, then you start going, well, how do I? You know what I mean? Structure
Navigate.
allows me to just release. You know?
Yeah. I'm not big on structure.
Monet Fantasies wants to know, Vinny, how did you stay so humble?
How did I? Are there people listening now or no?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
no, record. Drop it.
It's this thing called Twitter, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like if you tweet out, you tweet people to
I
ask
thought
questions.
she meant I was staying humble right now, and in general.
Gotcha.
But how did I stay so humble? Because I grew up in an apartment the size of this room. I had no money growing up, and I fucking just got on a crazy TV show, and I'm still the same person. That's
Gotcha.
it. You know what I mean?
All right,
And
now,
I'm shy too, so I can't be cocky even if I tried.
did it ever go to your head at any point though?
Go to my head. No, people think I'm a douchebag because like.
You was on Jersey Shore.
No. Well, yeah, that too. But like, if I'm in a restaurant, like I have my hat down, but that's because I'm like socially awkward. But it's not to my head. I appreciate it. Yo, it's fucking. The shit is like it's fleeting. You know what I mean?
Have you ever gone to any therapy for that? Because I don't see
What?
that. I don't see you as being socially awkward. Like I've seen you out in different environments. You got your
It's
suit
not
on, your tie
socially
on.
awkward. You're just
shaking
quiet.
hands. You're saying what's up to people.
Yeah.
I've seen you work a room.
I'm like introverted though. I can work a room, but I'm probably
can see
I'm
that.
probably counting the fucking minutes. So like
I see that.
I get home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
And do I go to therapy? I mean, I've been to therapy before. I'm not a fan, but
What'd you go to therapy for?
just like stress and anxiety. The shit I was talking about
I
before.
love therapy. You don't like therapy?
Nah, I'm not,
Oh,
I'm
I
not a fan.
fucking love therapy.
When I had this Dr. Barry, this guy that was on getting me, he got me through Jersey Shore. He literally like would fucking talk to me about it. I liked it, but I don't like just going every week and talking about my problems because I have the type of stress that only comes up. I mean, I know it's deep down in my subconscious and I should deal with it, but unless it's like a certain environment, I'm perfect. I'm like pretty calm.
Chill.
Yeah. Like I hate planes. I hate airplanes. And I'm like, when I'm flying, like I need a fucking therapist when I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? But
Why?
I never understood why people get so crazy on planes. What is
I
it about
hate
planes?
I had turbulence. I hate it. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die. I fucking hate it.
I mean, you will if it crashes.
Well, turbulence isn't dangerous. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But you feel like that the bear is chasing you. Like I told you.
What's up with you and bears? Did you have a bear actually chase you?
It's a fucking.
Yeah.
I'm describing anxiety to you.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the reason why I keep saying bear is because our ancestors developed anxiety as a self-defense mechanism to run away and to fight or flight. So like our heart starts pumping, putting blood into our extremities and shit.
I thought that was just called being scared.
That's what fear is. It's a self-defense mechanism.
I used to get anxiety when I felt like this dude. It was this dude.
I can never look at that guy the same way again after hearing the train story.
Oh no! Listen, I got some stories for you.
No, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Listen, I'll have you having your head down with your hat like this when you walk by this guy. But I used to catch anxiety too. I had to go to. I thought I was having heart problems.
Yeah.
But it was over a deal gone wrong. Like it was a guy that I was helping, and then he like shitted me in this situation. I mean, even though I still got paid for it, but I kept thinking about what could have been, and the fact that he didn't realize what could have been gave me anxiety. And I never understood that because I wasn't afraid. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Well, like we said before, feelings are
completely
real. So
feeling-
that thought turned into the feeling, and it became a real issue, even though it doesn't fucking exist.
Stress and anxiety manifests itself in the craziest ways, dude. My dad's having problems with his memory. I went away for a weekend to my girl's house up in Montreal where we don't do anything. We just chill. I'm used to going 100 miles per hour here in New York. We're there. All of a sudden, I start thinking I'm losing my memory. Literally, 2 days in, I couldn't fucking remember anything.
Thoughts become things.
It was frightening. I was but it was me just looking at little shit. And
And
going,
then you start thinking about that and get anxious about why am I fucking forgetting shit.
I thought my memory was gone. I literally was having a breakdown with my girl, like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to achieve my dreams. I'm not going to be able to, like, I literally said, I didn't
be able to like know my kids.
I literally said all this shit to my girl. I was crying and shit. I was like, everything's over. How can I possibly do this if I don't have memory?
What did you think? It was probably had a brain fart or fucking some stress.
I had a conversation with my girl's mom on the way back home. She's like, are you kind of forgetful in life? Like, if you like have a backpack, will you leave it? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, you're just looking at you being forgetful and assuming that you forget everything. That's just who you are. You're distracted in general. But I fed into that shit so hard, dude.
Yeah. And then the worst is when you start worrying that you're worrying.
And it's
and then
over.
Then it becomes...
It's a cycle, dude.
Yeah, because then you get scared and it makes it worse.
I go deeper because I say, like I always say, your thoughts become things. That shows you how powerful your brain is. Because I used to say I was a hypochondriac, which I am, but I don't like saying that.
Because it makes you
It makes me
think.
more of a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of person, if I see somebody die on the news right now, like Pimp C died. Like, what the fuck did he die from? Oh, he
Liver something.
Liver something. Oh, I gotta go get checked. My shit hurts.
shit.
Like that's the type of person I am. Like the other day, God bless the dead, KJ Holiday, program director in Detroit. He had a heart attack, died. Like young man, 51 years old. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, man.
I went and got my heart checked. But I'm perfectly fine. But just the thought of maybe that could happen to me could cause it to happen to you.
But you know what? Like, so the first time I had this like bout of this, like, I don't know what it's called, stress, depression, whatever, it's all the same shit. I was like 17 years old in college, and it happened to me when I went away on the show at such a young age that I learned all this shit so young that now when those feelings and thoughts come up, I'm equipped with the tools to
Deal with it.
let them just pass through me.
Yeah.
And other people who I've been looking up my whole life, I'm giving them advice now. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually a blessing that shit happened to me when I was younger because I was able to deal with the real life shit that's happening right now.
I'm gonna tell you the power of my mind. Two things. Number one, this whole career job thing that I have.
Yeah.
Said this in 1998. This is what I wanted to do. This is how it was gonna be. Called it. Third grade, right? I'm a huge Teen Wolf fan. I love fucking Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox, right? For a whole week straight, I tell every fucking body in school that I'm gonna turn into a fucking werewolf at 12 o'clock on Thursday. I'm saying this shit so much, like I know it's gonna happen. I'm sitting in the lunchroom. I'm like, I'm about to turn into a werewolf. My fucking ears started moving and turning
Shut the
pointy.
fuck.
I
You told me this
promise
story.
to God, Joe, my ears got pointy.
I'm not giving you that
the
one.
kids got up and ran. That's how real this shit was, Joe. And I guarantee you, if the kids hadn't got up and ran, I probably would have fully morphed into one.
Charlamagne, this is what
But being that
happens.
they got up and ran, it broke my train of thought.
How tight was your do-rag? Your ears started changing shape. There's no way your ears fucking change shape.
Your thoughts become things.
Yes, they do, but they don't change your fucking ears.
Listen, we've learned a lot today.
We have.
First of all, Vinny reads.
He does.
I mean, just because of the whole Jersey Shore stereotype, I never thought that
rights.
you would be so well read. Be totally honest with you.
Yeah, I read.
Anything you want to plug? I mean, you said you don't have shit going
Nah,
on. 'Cause your
man,
life
just
sucks,
fucking, just this, man. This is it.
What do you want to do though? Ultimately, what's next? Your
wanna-
thoughts become things, Vinny. Stop saying you're not doing nothing.
Yeah,
'cause
but
you'll
you
keep doing
can't. I can't say if my thoughts become things, and I have to sit here and fully imagine myself doing that thing.
it. True indeed.
I can't say I want it because if I say I want it, then I'm just gonna put it out wanting it, and I'm always gonna want it.
So what do you imagine yourself doing?
What I imagine, I imagine myself.
Say I
being-
am.
I am on a scripted show, whether it's drama or comedy, just as like a small part, recurring, like a Kid Cudi on How to Make It in America,
Got you.
or just like a small role, and then build from there. And
You know, MTV's doing mad scripted shows now.
yeah.
That's the route they're going.
Hopefully, I get an audition.
They still. I mean, I'm sure Lauren and Jessica still holler at you.
Yeah, they do. I mean, some once in a while.
Jesus Christ, see what we got to
But
look
like I
forward to.
said,
Schultz?
I'm glad that I'm. What do you say?
I said, see what me and Schultz got to look forward to.
Just let's
Yeah,
hope we
yeah,
get
yeah.
these millions first. Let's hope we
no.
get this Lambo before they
When
stop
they're done
taking
with us,
our
they're
phone
done
calls.
with us.
Yeah, when
Frankie.
they're done, you're outie, bro.
Is it really
Holy
like that?
shit.
Nah, like Jessica is like she's like like my older sister. She is the reason why I had a show.
I love Jessica's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
shout out to Jessica.
is my always number one. So I just, you know what I want? I kind of want to have something for them to present to them.
Got you.
I don't want to just walk in there and be like, hey guys, remember me? Put me on a show. I want to be like, yo, look at this pilot I just did, or look at this online web series format that I'm creating, and see if they like it. I want to put in the actual work of being at UCB. Like, I'm in advanced study at UCB. Like,
Got you.
I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it's like a fucking big deal. You know what I mean? Like, you're really in that community, and people don't know that, you know? So I want to do all that shit first, and then be like, do you guys want me?
So you're
You know?
pursuing a degree? You'll have an actual degree or something? Or?
There's no degree, but it's like a cult, that school. You know what I mean? If
You have
make
to be
it,
accepted
like Harvard
to the
Business
next
you have to
School.
be accepted into
to the next
it.
levels. Like
Gotcha.
you don't just sign up and then you go. They got to see your work in the level before it and go, okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, you
got to
be good. If you're at where I'm at now, you actually had to like know how to improvise. You know,
Or
but the general public doesn't know about improv, so it's something that a lot of industry people know what it is. So if they see me on that stage killing it, then who knows what can happen. But that's what I want to do.
improv is what black people call freestyling. It's like, kind of like
It is.
freestyling, yeah.
That's why I was going to say, no, Cypher Sounds has a hip hop show.
Oh yeah, he does the
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
It's called Take It.
Don't get
Take
gas.
it-
No,
don't
it's not. That's
take
the
it
comedy
personal.
show. Don't take it personal.
Take it
Yeah, yeah.
personal.
Take it
yeah.
personal, yeah.
And his format is good. He has a guy that's in the hip hop community come and tell like a story. and then
Except
the
when the
guys-
rapper doesn't show up and he calls me.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and then I fucking,
good.
And then I just talk about me knowing rappers.
Word.
But
You got anything you got to plug, Schultz?
Yeah, I mean, Guy Code. We got Guy Code. Make sure you watch Guy Code. Thank you guys for watching Jobs That Don't Suck. I appreciate that. We had our season
see, I used to
finale
be
a
on
couple
Guy
weeks
Code
ago.
too. Fucking that phone stopped calling, stopped ringing. Shit, man. I was on the first season. I was
That's
on when no
right.
one knew what the fuck it was
Veteran.
going to be. Yeah.
He's Guy Code veteran.
I remember
right
that.
here.
Shit. Hit a brother up. Go ahead, sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, talk to Vinny about that and check out those reruns from season 1.
Yeah, if you want to see me.
You wanna check it.
You wanna
And
check
then
me out.
I'll be out in Chicago, and then I got some more dates coming up for the fall, some college dates, and
We still got August
some club
23rd.
dates. Oh yeah, and then we got August 23rd. The
World Star Hip Hop Comedy Show. Foxwoods
That's right,
Casino. You should
Foxwoods.
come to that, V.
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
I'll
come out, roll up with us. We're gonna go up to Foxwoods.
I'll host.
No, he's hosting. He's hosting. You got to do special
You're
guest
hosting
drop in.
Yeah, I can't. I'll host with you. I can't do stand up.
Why not?
Well, no, I'll host with you.
That's what I mean. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
black slang for like. Let's do it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, of course, I would love to.
Word.
Good. So Vinny's gonna be there.
Bring Uncle Nino. Fucking have a party.
The whole fam.
How is he? He's good, Uncle Nino?
Bro, the funniest thing that kills with him, I bring him to some of the Vinny and Friends shows. I put him on stage. As soon as he starts talking, like no one understands what he says, and I'm like, "What did you?" I try to translate it, and the audience goes crazy. That's what the whole act is. I swear to God, you'll kill if you have him because he makes you look awesome.
Good.
Being
We'll get him
crazy.
out there.
But yeah, he's still insane. He's
And everybody
crazy.
who's
He's
listening
always
right
been like
now,
that,
and if we post this video, the guy who just walked in the background was Wax. So I know you've all been asking who he is.
That goddamn
You know?
Sasquatch that just walked behind Vinny. That was wax.
He comes in. Hey, Wax, come on, say hi to the camera.
There goes that Sasquatch again. There goes that Sasquatch.
Oh my God.
He's
I can't
there,
think of- I
okay?
can't look at
Hide
him,
your kids. Hide your wife.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Vinny, we want to thank you for coming, man.
Yo, thanks for having
We
me.
know you're a not so busy man, but we appreciate you.
No. Yo. All right, you know what? I was going to give you a compliment. Fuck that shit.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
No, I'm
I'll
kidding.
take the compliment.
No, I was,
I need
exactly.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to get something.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. If I knew I was going to get one, I would have never said that.
No, I'm done. I'm not saying.
Oh, he's putting on the glasses.
Like, fuck you,
The
Sean,
shades
man.
are down,
The
man.
douche TV guys coming up. Nah, I was gonna say that, like, I think most radio, when I listen to radio hosts and comedians and shit, like, I think I'm a harsh critic. I think people are whack and shit, and like I'm like genuinely enjoy you guys. Like when you said the thing about the girl making believe she's running a train on her, I'm like, yo, this guy's so real and shit. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
you see our J-Lo interview?
You interviewed J-Lo? Oh,
this,
Power 15.
This is the second time she came.
Yeah.
She came. It's going to air tomorrow. She got
Crazy.
mad at me.
She got upset.
She got a little upset at me.
Did you
I asked her, does she masturbate?
And what she
You
said?
did it so real.
She
like-
fucking she didn't have a fit. She was just like, hey, Charlamagne, you're crossing the fucking line.
Really?
Yeah.
And did she
But
answer?
how could I not ask J-Lo if she fucking masturbates?
Yeah, all you can do is ask, right?
That's all I can do is ask.
If you want to answer, answer.
It's fucking
Most of them
J-Lo.
do. So, respect, guys.
Thank you, Vinny G.
Yeah.
Now, like I always say, man, if you listen to this podcast and you learn something and you think we know what we're talking about and you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we don't know what the fuck we're talking about and we're just a bunch of idiots, you're right too.
Absolutely.
It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you.
Serious.